Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, hello. Are we all well? I hope so. You need some help with Twitch? Far away, AD. Afternoon, Mike. How are we, lad? I see that or supposedly it's telling me that your sub is inactive. Let me get on it. I need to update my list, actually, because a number of people have downgraded, and I need to make sure we sort that out. So that's something. I mean, Patreon spreadsheet. It's going to be a tonight job. Mike, you're still at the VIP tier, though, aren't you? So let me gift your sub. Where are we? H. Then your alphabet chess. H-I-J. Ah, 21st, which is literally today. There you go. That's handy. That's why it's done. I don't have the vrooming on. No, I forgot that it started early. So I haven't watched any of it yet. I've seen some spoilers on socials already, so I don't mind spoilers, really. It's not going to stop me watching it tonight. Here we go. 22nd on that. I can't remember if Brandon downgraded or not. I'll give the 21st ones for now. Righto. You have a Prime Gaming account linked to Twitch, and it's not letting you subscribe to Twitch. Just says sign up. As in, when you say subscribe to Twitch with it, do you mean it's not letting you subscribe to the channel with it? Or is it not linked as your... to my channel? And your Prime is linked to this specific Twitch account with the username that you currently have with this email address, etc. Yeah. That is odd. Why that would be, I'm not sure. Yeah. It's a bit peculiar as to why it's not. Yeah, maybe it's going to take a couple of days to update stuff. I'm not entirely sure. If Suffolk had a similar encounter though, then that's at least means it's not specific to you and your account, which is a positive. So the plan for today is to record episode 1 of Crystal Palace, which we will then upload later on this evening. And then we are going to record Valencia for the rest of the day so we can get as far ahead with Valencia as possible. So then tomorrow, the plan is to have Palace all day if we can. If you start saying, no, we get stuck with the kit, as in with the Arsenal kit, I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't know. I would imagine the kit will update. It's not really the sort of thing that I think would be... that would require a new save, I don't think. Right, if they can fix the contracts issue across saves, then there's no reason why they can't do something that's just as straightforward as a cosmetic change. I'm pretty sure you can start a save and it will just update. But don't quote me on that if it doesn't do that. Not my fault. Now, I just did a quick check. And I was able to start... I'd set up a Crystal Palace save already. And I mean, I'll double check. I'll fast forward to the... Oh, this is that one. Okay, hang on. I set up a new save and had the 9 substitutes, and the Patreon players were still in that save, which was good news. Getting the squad update didn't remove the Patreon players. So I imagine in this original save, which annoyingly I'd done a few behind the scenes, like things like hire coaches and do development plans and this, that, the other, and sorted tactics out. And have to do all that again, but I believe this save shouldn't have the substitutes. So if I go to the Chelsea game, I should only get 7 subs in this game. You don't, it's just in team management. Not necessarily specific to what game you go to in competition with. Thank you very much for the 60th month, BFG. Very, very good of you, pal. 5-year badge for you in chat with that. Bum, bum, bum. Well, one imagines then. I'm only going to have 7 subs here. Yeah, so I'm going to need to start the save again. Which is fine, I don't mind doing that. Create Noi. Use current squads, players rule manager. Yeah, it's like it's this. Oh, I want to change the outfit. It's a squad update that hasn't actually wiped the current squads, which is fantastic. That's what I wanted. And let me confirm that with Andreas as well. It did wipe manager names though. So if people had edited real life managers, then that has been reset. Let me turn this on as well, so I can get the official like slider set for CPU. I think it makes sense to do Championship and then the other major European leagues for the ones that we have with deeper simulation. We're going to go with strict board expectations for this one. They are lenient for Valencia. Unexpected events on. So match, 4 minutes ultimate, current potential, tactical view will turn off, play highlights will turn off. It's not fussed about those. Go custom sliders here, because if I go, yeah, custom sliders here, which includes my tick up with the CPU acceleration and CPU sprint speed. Now the CPU sliders are what I need to get from my thingy save, which we could do here, which I have custom. So I need to get a screenshot of this as well to put it on socials. Yeah, all good, thank you, Cole. Hope you're well as well, mate. Not doing no sacking, no. By the time we get to a position where I might be potentially getting sacked, hopefully the live editor will have kicked in and I can just tweak it that way if I need to. But we're going to have the threat of it. Right, so let me get a screenshot of that. And then we can tweak the slider sets. Oh, Borex isn't logged in. Okay. So let me change the sliders command. Need to make an actual thing for it. Alright. Plays on ultimate with default authentic sliders other than CPU sprint speed and acceleration up to 3. These, however, are the CPU sliders in the career mode. Right, that makes sense. Let me change that on Botrix as well. So if I go... Make sure it's updated on Botrix first. Where's the sliders one? There it is. So, I'm going to need to update it on Kick as well, aren't I? Oh no, it's updated. It's updated on that. Nice. So now, if we go in here, exclamation mark sliders, should get the new get. So it just shows those custom CPU sliders. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba-dum. Cammy, thank you for the 15th month subscribed, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Very good of you. Apologies, I missed it when it first came in. Huh. Good luck, Strex. Endrick going on loan rumours. Oh, Endrick going on loan to Valencia rumours. No, I did not see those. Endrick, Valencia. Valencia wants to loan Endrick. Apparently. Report on One Football a couple of weeks ago. Well, we went with Montiano because they were linked with him. I don't think Real Madrid would have actually loaned me him anyway, to be honest. Josh, thank you very much for the 39th month, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Really good of you. You won't be able to use the sliders command for the moment because I've just used it in chat myself. There is a cooldown on the command. Connor, afternoon, feel like death, hope you well. Heavy Saturday night after a Dover win, was it? Or a heavy Saturday night after a Dover defeat, was it? Which one? Thank you for the 69th month, mate. Giggity. Right, then training. Fast for development rate for seniors. Squad's fine. Yeah. Double check. Default loose. Yep. International job offers off. European competitions on. Want that on there. Right. Palace save being made. Heavy night out after a last-minute equaliser against second in the league after being 3-1 down. Worth a few sherbets, that, innit? Worth a few sherbets. Right, then let's save over Palace update for now. They're in chat there above, Josh, on the get, so. Ads did it again. Ads has the power. No, you should just be able to click on the get, so should load for you. Loads for me. States page not found. There's a cooldown on the command, Josh. You won't be able to do it again. It literally loads for me. I apologise. I don't know why it's not loading for. All right. I'll just do a new get, so it's not a problem. Right, try that one. That's a different one now. I'm going to set it all up now, Daniel. We'll go through it together. I'm only going to be recording episode 1 with Palace today. Right, that Getsu should work for you, hopefully. I don't know why the other one didn't. Right, so firstly, let's have a look in the academy. Actually, firstly, let's double check that the Patreon players are in. Which they should be. Yeah. Patreon players are in. Babies! Page not found. I literally have absolutely no idea why. Try... The FC26 one works. Mike's on a computer and it works for him, so it's just a mobile thing. Try that link for those of you on mobile. Does that work? That works, because that's a JPEG. Mikey, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub, mate. That's very generous of you. It's weird that one of them works and one of them doesn't, considering they're both just normal Getsos. Right, I'll just change it so it's the JPEG one. Update. Fantastic. Right. So now I need to just do all of the setting up I did previously. Annoyingly. So Youth Academy, we have... Hello, Aaron James. Alright, might be... I think we've gotten a little bit luckier here. You're going to be shit, so release. You're going to be very good, so release. Other guys could be handy. So put a development plan on the goalkeeper. 70 reflexes already is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Let's do. Let's do that one first. Let's just do you as a fullback. Fullback. And the cam. Classic 10 probably. Okay. Could send him out on loan as well. David James's son, maybe. Meet your squad. Roy Matthews, loan list. Walter Benitez. Oh, actually, let's just put. Let's do development plans first. Walter Benitez. Doesn't matter. Dean Henderson, however, is going to upgrade. To position him in. His handling's not going to go up, annoyingly. Do that one then. Joe Mitchell, fullback, please. Sosa. Sosa's a player that could play in centre mid as well, by the way. So I'm tempted to train Sosa as a centre mid. I do have random events on, yes. Set to medium, Mikey. One of Sosa's peaked, unfortunately. Will Hughes, I'm thinking of selling, actually. No, we're just setting up. Davidenki, I had set a save up, but thankfully the squad update that fixes the subs bench didn't wipe created players. Ricky and Rory got sacked in their Cardiff save. Yikes. Doing Bolton, as in they started at Bolton, or they just transferred to Bolton mid save. Assar, I want to train as an inside forward, I think. But he's not going to grow for a while. Jeremy Pino. Tempted by inside forward for him as well, but maybe on the left-hand side. It's 15 weeks as a wide midfielder though. Let's tempted to do that one. I'm gonna thing up. Then Matthew's loan list, Canvo loan list, Porter loan list. Will Hughes, I'm really tempted to sell. How long is Will Hughes a fan favourite at Palace? I know he's been there a few years. Been there since 2021. Played relatively regularly under Glasner. I think I'm going to transfer list him. Lerma is a player that I think I might utilise at centre-back as well as CDM. Chetzkori, Adam Wharton, Kamada in the midfield. Ahmad a loan list. Jade Veni loan list. Malasar, Yemi Pino, Romanessa. Be tempted to loan Eddie Nketiah, but it's probably good just for squad numbers to have him in. Tactical vision. I need to get coaches first. I'm only going to hire one coach. I don't want players to grow exponentially. Exponentially, why don't you? Good to be. They're 5 at the back at the minute. In game. Training plan. When it comes to team management, I thought Lacroix was left-footed personally. So at the minute they're 5 back. I don't know whether to commit to the 5 back and try it or change it. I think we might just decide that based on might do that based on YouTube feedback. It'll take some getting used to, certainly. I think Mark Gahey might be better as a central defender, to be honest. Have the pace of Lacroix in a slightly wider role. I think Borna Sosa would make a good centre mid. Yeah, he does. So when it comes to what to do with the squad and upgrades, firstly we need to know what to do with Mark Gahey. Do we sell him to Liverpool in January? Do we sell him in January? Do we sell him in the summer? Do we try and renegotiate a contract and try and convince him to stay? That's the Mark Gahey conundrum. Obviously, we can improve at centre mid. To have someone alongside Adam Wharton that's hopefully going to be top. Uche's only in on loan. Obviously, I want to give him a chance. Jean-Philippe Mateta is obviously going to lead the line. Out wide, Jeremy Pino and Ismail Assar hopefully are going to grow and do well. And we've got Roman Essa to utilise out wide as well. We could maybe do with another winger for the squad. Now the squad winger would probably come in handy. I don't know whether Jay Devaney can play out wide. Jay Devaney can play out wide, but he's not very quick. So a squad winger, I think, is probably... Squad winger is probably needed. So I'm thinking maybe a centre mid. Oh, Borna Sosa. Borna Sosa could really do a job in central midfield. Nathaniel Klein is not a great go-to alternative fullback. And Kapoor's not good enough at the minute. So maybe sell Klein, buy a right back. Maybe sell Will Hughes, sign a centre mid. And a squad winger. But I'm going to leave that up to the YouTube comment section, basically. YouTube's going to get a strong decision on this one. I don't like the deep defensive approach. But role-wise, Saar, inside forward, attack probably. Advanced forward makes sense for Mateta, although target forward will be good. He's good, apparently good as a poacher, but go with advanced forward for now. Box to box. I kind of want Wharton to be a playmaker. I would pick roaming, but I wonder whether he'd be out of position too much, and I kind of need him in the middle. And then Kamada would be the box to box. Over ball winning box to box. Like again, I kind of want him to be a bit central. Fullback, defender, goalkeeper. Suits me down to the ground, I think that. And when it comes to assignments, Gahey captain, obviously. Free kicks, I think. Adam Wharton, maybe? Or Kamada on free kicks? Mateta on pens. Probably Kamada on corners as well. Oh no, Jeremy Pino on corners because he's only little. And target player, I want Mateta. Near post Gahey, back post Munoz. Top of the box, I want Ismail Assar, I think, with pace. No, Tyrick Mitchell. No, not top of the box. Top of the box, Wharton. It was the defensive cover. I wanted Tyrick Mitchell. Actually, defensive cover, I'd probably go Lacroix for pace. The rest I'm happy with. Yeah, all good, thank you, Sid. Hope you and the miss as well. So I think that's basically us set up then, isn't it, really? Why is it doing that? So we've loan listed Remy Matthews. Gahey, the conundrum continues. Could maybe do with another centre-back. Maybe. And send Riyad out on loan as well as Canvo. Maybe loan in a centre-back. I'm probably going to need the numbers though, so I probably just need to keep hold of Riyad. Kapoor will loan out. Nathaniel Klein. He's probably just worth having in the squad. Like I say, I'm going to use Jefferson Lerma as a centre-back, so we might not necessarily need an extra centre-back. Klein's just a weird one. We might loan in a full-back. Look to loan a full-back, look to loan a centre-back maybe. Or like I say, Lerma could play centre-back. Will Hughes I've transfer listed because I want to buy a midfielder. Decore, I'm sure will end up extending his contract. David Ozo's out on loan. Akamada will send out on loan. Jay Devaney will send out on loan. loan in or buy a squad winger. Uche's in on loan. I'm quite happy with the strikers, I think. You think Uche used to be a CDM? He does have 68 defending, to be fair. Striker cam centre mid. Stand tackle 65. Sorry, stand tackle 68. Slide tackle 65. So does Uche become permanent with? Is there an obligatory thingy? Yeah, well, look. Stand to Uche. Obligation to buy for 17.3 million. So we'll wait and see what happens at the end of the season. If he doesn't come in permanently because of whatever, it's not coded in the game, then we will make it permanent. But he could probably play pretty much anywhere as well, other than out wide with the lack of physicality. So we are going to miss some pace through the middle. The Mateta's not slow. He's got 80 switch speed. It just takes a while to get there. That's all. So with that set up, I need to send a scout out. I think we call Aaron James up and loan him out. I think we call Justin James up and call him out and loan him out. I mean, Justin James could come up and maybe... No, loan him out. And the other two aren't old enough anyway. Then where do I send my scout? Or not where do I send him, what do I send him for? Mark Gahey replacement? Mark Gahey replacement, maybe? Sign James Justin and play Justin James. Maybe a fullback? You think you sorted it, do you, AD? You've certainly got the emblem now, and it says you're subscribed. So it seems to have registered. Hawks, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. You did it. You did it. A cam. See, we're not playing a cam, though. That's the thing. We'll search centre mid. Centre mid, centre back, and fullback. All the defenders are the centre mid. Fullbacks, I definitely want fullback. I don't mind about midfield. Right, so we sent Youth Scout out as well. Idiota. I did, AD. Yes, thank you for upping to the £10 tier. It's very good of you, mate. Let me just... You guys are my scouts, aren't you, for these saves? So we'll... Cool. Yeah, okay, good. I need to eat something, so I'm just powering down. We're going to record episode 1 of Palace this afternoon, Cameron, and it will go live this evening about 6 o'clock. Just after the football. Is it 4 o'clock or 4:30 kickoff? It's 4 o'clock kickoff, it's 4:30 kickoff, it's 9. So I think that's everything. I won't need to add the Patreon players to my shortlist. Oh, nice. Let me do that as well. I'm going to get this up here, over here, and we bring shout 2. I need to, hang on, just need to reorganize. Sort, custom sort, that sort, okay. Okay, Excel, stop responding, that's lovely. We are playing as Glasner, yes. Alright, I'm going to add everybody to my shortlist in order. So hopefully, we get added in order. I am currently peaked with the amount of people I can have in the save, but as soon as the live editor's out, I can add the handful that haven't quite made the cut at this stage. Everybody that left a comment though is in, and everyone that didn't, not everyone that didn't isn't. My brain died then. Just being beaten by a managerless Bournemouth. Yikes. So you can see everyone has 95 to 99 potential that's on the Patreon, but as soon as the live editor is available, I'll change that to 92 so that you guys don't get massively overpowered. To be within the realms of realism, really. It's weird, looks at Cambridge. Luke should have been a free agent. Missed him. It's fine. It's literally not a problem. Misha Yevnovich. Bring chat back up. Brennan. Kevin Crew. I've got Bournemouth Newcastle on above me. We'll have the football on above me all day. Free agent? Yeah. How many of you seen a lot of managerial changes in your saves? I'm intrigued to see what happens with that. Obviously, it will happen more organically as time goes on, slower for me because I'm not playing as regularly or as intently as you guys are. Yeah, jobs should start to change around about the October time, I think, is when they should start coming in. October, November is when you should start seeing some managerial changes, apparently. I've not disabled the transfer window, Callum. No, we will be making transfers in the first window. They are making some changes to the managerial system to oh, that's weird. Why is Elliot not in there? Okay, he's in. Why is Elliot not there? That's annoying. Let me make a note of that. Unless I'd spelt his name wrong. I spelled his name wrong. He's a moron, I'm a moron. Do 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 do. Yeah, they're making some changes for managerial stuff because some of it has been a little bit silly so far. Quite difficult. Right, and then that should be everybody. Yes, I know how to use a transfer hub, thank you. Everybody's going to be in order of the Patreon, which is excellent. Oh, sorry, in order of the spreadsheet, which makes things a hell of a lot fucking easier for me. Not long ago, Britzy. Within the last half an hour, I think. I didn't realise that the race was starting at 12, not 2, personally. We were out this morning with Jude. Happy managers are getting sacked when they should, not just random times. No, so far I believe it seems to be relatively logical with the sackings. 1-0 Bournemouth. Offside? Offside? Offside. You enjoyed the Napoli one, did you, Will? That's a rare repeat. I think you might be the first person to say that the Napoli save was one of your favourites. I mean, Evan Nielsen was definitely on, but Brooks was definitely off. Yeah, in my limited playtime so far, Hawks, I'm enjoying 26's gameplay as well. We have made some tweaks to it, what feel like necessary tweaks to it, but I agree, feels decent. No, I'm imagining that the same people that were in the free agents previously are in the free agents now. Yeah, it's just gonna be the same guys, isn't it? So wait and see where Memphis Depay ends up. We're on authentic, Marcus. Yeah, I've seen a number of people say that they prefer the pace of the competitive play, but they're a bit frustrated with the lack of AI intelligence, which feels like every other FC for ages, forever. How far in did that happen, Britzy? Well, lack thereof, Marcus, obviously. They had issues with the lack of intelligence from the AI. So that felt close to more than 8 seconds, really, for Nick Pope there. End of May, Ryan. First season halfway through, and Slot and Slot and company changed. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. They have said that they know they need to tweak it and are doing so. We're not going to be signing any... The plan is not to sign any free agents in the first season, Andrew, no. Right, so let's save this then so we don't lose anything. I'm going to leave the backup one as it stands. Just in case there is something that is the issue with this. Yeah, last edited a couple of evenings ago. Friday night I did it. Ballon d'Or, I think Salah wins the Ballon d'Or personally. I can't really see beyond Salah for the Ballon d'Or in all honesty. Apparently on Sky you can hear the VAR talking. Intriguingly. Which obviously shouldn't be coming through the live feed. I mean, I wish it did come through the live feed, but it doesn't come through the live feed. Right, I'm going to go and have a quick toilet break, and then I think we're ready to start recording Palace now, don't we? I think we're ready to record the first episode of Palace. You reckon Ousmane Dembele will win it? Because of the Champions League win? I think it's between Dembele and Salah, isn't it? I mean, let's have a look, transfer marked. Block. Stats or seasons. So Dembele last year, 24-25. 21 goals, 8 assists. So 29 contributions in 29 games in Liga. 4 and 4 in the Coupe de France. And 14 and 15 in the Champions League. Whilst winning the Champions League. And Salah was fucking ridiculous is what Salah was. Salah was 47 in 38 in the Premier League, which is nuts. 7 and 9 in the Champions League. Didn't play in the FA Cup, then 3 and 5 in the Carabao Cup. And won the Premier League. Champions League for Dembele might tip them over the edge. Rafinha was also very good as well, wasn't he? But Rafinha obviously only has La Liga, same as Salah only has the Premier League. But Salah's numbers were just so high. 29 and 36 in La Liga. Champions League was significantly impressive for Rafinha. 22 and 14. 6 and 5 in the Copa del Rey. I think purely for how nuts Salah was last year, I'd give it to Salah. Because for me, winning Liga isn't really a... Oh, he won Liga with PSG. Of course he fucking did. And for Barca winning La Liga's big, but Liverpool, like, for Rafinha got just La Liga, and just winning the league is still impressive, but winning the Premier League is more impressive than winning La Liga, and comparatively, Salah's domestic numbers were outrageous. Dembele domestic numbers were really, really good, but winning Liga is not a notable thing for any PSG player. And yes, they won the Champions League. So it's like with 14 and 15 in the Champions League, does that outdo Salah's Premier League stats? I think Dembele gets it, but I think I'd give it to Salah. It's probably how I see it. You'd give it to Vitinha, would you, Davidenki? Case water, is that my last case water? That's my last case water. All right. Much better than Rodri when Rodri won it, lol. Pedri and Vitinha are both nuts. They're both insane. I think Salah's numbers in the Premier League last year were just disgusting. Like, if it was just the goals or just the assists, then yeah, Dembele. But to get nearly 30 goals and nearly 20 assists as well, it's just fucking absurd. Golden Boy will be Yamal, and that's not even close. It's not necessarily just because Salah's in the Premier League, Eduardo. It's the sheer insanity of Salah's numbers. Like, nearly 30 goals and nearly breaking the assist record in the same season is unheard of. Oh, Yamal can't get Golden Boy because he got it last. Can you not win Golden Boy in back-to-back years? Or are you not allowed to win Golden Boy more than once? You must not be allowed to win it all at once. That's the golden boy in recent years. Yamal, Bellingham, Gavi, Pedri, Haaland, Joao Felix, Matthijs de Ligt, Mbappe, Renato Sanchez, Martial, Sterling, Pogba, Isco, Goetze, Balotelli, Pato. Mate, Alexander Pato could have been unbelievable. Anderson, Aguero, Cesc, Messi, Wazza, Van der Vaart. Rafael Van der Vaart was next level as well, wasn't it? Pato was nut. Yeah. You reckon Doué gets the golden boy? Yeah, I mean, Yamal was such a stand-up performer last year. I don't know as I really paid too much attention to anyone else because I didn't realise you could only win the golden boy once. But probably Doué then, yeah. I can't think of anyone else. It's not like Bradley Barcola was above Doué, that's a foul. João Neves could be up there. How old is Vitinha? Is Vitinha too old? Yeah, Vitinha's 25. I didn't realise he was that old. I thought Vitinha was younger than that. I thought it was like 21, 22. They're working on fixes for the contracts issues at the minute, Joe. Should be very soon, hopefully. Right, let me go and have a quick toilet break. I might make a sandwich and then we can record Palace. BRB. Renildo red for Sunderland. Oh yeah, I forget the Sunderland game's on at the same time. This is my FPL so far this week. It's not been great. 15 points. Let's see if I refresh. 17 points. Clean sheet for Esri Konsa would be great. And your Semenyo could do some bits. That'd be lovely. Yeah, if you've got the whole Premier League to pick from and you put in Robert Sanchez in goal, then that's on you, Reese. It's absolutely self-inflicted. 100% your fault, that one. I actually felt like a bit of a genius putting Dubravka in. I've got them on medium at the minute, Swaggy. We've had a couple in the Valencia save, but not a massive amount of them, and not any that have really had a big impact yet. But give it time. How far into the live start one are you? You just started a Pompey save, did you, Louise? Afternoon, Ben. How are we, lad? EA Play Trial still isn't working for you on Xbox, Stub. Yeah, good, thank you, Ben. Wanted to wildcard game week 8, we're going to have to put it next weekend. Oh. I don't know what the pre-order bonuses are on Career Mode. I think it's just a good youth scout. Something like that. 5-star coach as well. Hey Ruan, how are you, mate? Right, let's begin. Let's do episode 1 of Palace, shall we? Yeah, everyone got Totti. If we have to, yes. Apologies, Brighton fans. Our Premier League save is about to begin. Welcome to Crystal Palace here on FC26. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Valencia save that will of course continue to come to you here on the channel. And now we have a secondary save as well. This is probably the primary save of the two. But thank you for your support on the Valencia save. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. So we start life at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace in the Europa Conference League in this particular save. And we've a number of quandaries lying ahead of us with what to do with the squad. So do make sure you drop the video a like. I'd really appreciate it. Helps push the content to new viewers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of this save, of the Valencia save, of the live streams when we record everything here on YouTube, on Twitch and on Kick as well. Links in the description to everything. The main initial conundrum is the one that rumbled on in real life and didn't actually go through. Mark Gahey obviously is still here. I was very pleased when the move to Liverpool fell through, but I need to know from you guys in the comments section, what do I do with him? His contract is expiring in 12 months' time. It's very much anticipated that in real life he will move to Liverpool or somewhere else. Heavily expected to be Liverpool, of course. So, do I sell him in January? Do I keep him until the end of the year and let him leave for free? Do I offer him a new contract at some point before January and try and entice him to stay if our performances warrant being able to convince him to stay? You're going to have a big part to say in that YouTube comment section. Currently starting with the 5-back. That's going to be my starting lineup at the moment. I think I'm going to look for a squad winger to add to our current options and a starting potential ahead of Kamada central midfielder in terms of a purchase as well. That's what I'd like to do, I think, with the squad at the moment. I do have a handful of players transfer listed. I do have a handful of players loan listed as well. Show you what we've got. I am transfer listing Will Hughes. I know he's a favourite of you guys at Crystal Palace, although Benji has cheered with a subscription on Twitch at the exact moment when we're saying we're going to sell Will Hughes. So if ever there was a sign that maybe we've manifested the right thing, then perhaps Will Hughes leaving is exactly what we need to do. A lot of the youngsters are going to go out on loan. I am thinking of loaning in a fullback, and I am thinking of loaning in a centre-back as well. Although Jefferson Lerma can certainly play in a deeper role for me. With regards to the expectations of the board and the money that we have available to us, what are you doing, game? We currently have £55 million available to us in the transfer budget. That's great. That will certainly do us the opportunity to bring in a handful of quality players. With regards to board expectations, mid-table from the Premier League, that's absolutely doable with this Crystal Palace side. Semi-final of the FA Cup and winning the Conference League, however, bit more difficult. And I do have my managerial objectives board strictness set to strict rather than lenient as they are at Valencia. There's strict, lenient and harsh. I don't have harsh. I'm not that evil to myself, but I do have it set to strict. With regards to the settings, they're the same as the Valencia one. I did put a little clip in the Valencia video. I won't put a little clip in here, but the general gist of things are I'm running default authentic gameplay sliders other than sprint speed and acceleration for the CPU are up 3 ticks. My CPU sliders are custom, as you see them there. Everything else is as you would normally expect it to be for me in saves that we've done over recent years. I do have deeper simulation on, and we're looking at the Championship and then the other top divisions in Europe. Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga and La Liga. And that's effectively where we are right now. So I'm very much anticipating a tough season. I'm going to start with their 5-back. I anticipate not necessarily getting on with it that well and then having to move into a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 or something a bit more generic. But we'll wait and see how things go. Who are you doing your Premier League saves with? What are you anticipating happens with us here in this Palace save? I'd very much like to know everything about all of your saves at this stage, now that you have had your hands in it, or some of you have had your hands on the game for a little while. We might get as far as the Community Shield in this episode. We might not get as far as the Community Shield in this episode. We shall just have to play it by ear. But if I can get a decent fee for Will Hughes, I think I'm going to. I know you guys at Palace like him. I know he plays a lot of football. But let's be honest, whilst we are going to obviously try our best to have a strong element of realism, I have to think on occasion in a kind of FIFA-esque mode. And a 30-year-old Will Hughes, who's going to be behind Jefferson Lerma and Kamada, he's going to be fifth choice, basically. There's no point. I might as well just take the money. And we might be getting £9 million from Fenerbahce to do just that. So I'm looking forward to loaning some young players out. Speaking of the young players, there's the academy with a couple of players that might be half decent. Aaron James, I am going to call up, actually, and loan out. Justin James is a fullback, not James Justin, but maybe I could have Justin James on one side and James Justin on the other. That would be a little bit of a mindfuck, but I'll be open to it. He looks like he could grow quite well as well. And then a couple of others that look like they might grow pretty decently too, although they're too young to call up to the first team squad and loan out at this particular stage. But those youngsters we will do exactly that with. So I'm going to go and get that sorted. Hopefully you guys understand where we are with the squad. 2 decent quality goalkeepers. Good first team left back. Borna Sosa, not really quality enough, I don't feel, but he's a good squad player. Left back, left mid, and can play at central midfield as well. Right back, I've got Munoz, obviously. I want to loan in a fullback because I'm not really going to rely on Nathan Klein. At centre-back, I want to loan in another centre-back. Gahey, Lacroix, Richards are going to be our starting ones. And then obviously we've got Riyad, who's going to be a squad player. Canvo, I'm going to loan out. I'm going to use Jefferson Lerma as a make-do centre-back, as well as hopefully loaning someone in. We've also got Doucouré, Wharton, Kamada for the midfield spots, and I would like to sign a bit more of a quality central midfielder as well. Don't feel like Kamada's going to grow that much. Don't feel like Doucouré is going to grow that much, but they're going to be good squad players in the first few seasons for us. Ismail Assar's going to start on the right. Jeremy Pina's going to start on the left. They're no-brainers. But then Roman Essa is my next go-to winger, so I would like to loan in a winger as well. And up top, Jean-Philippe Mateta is our starting striker, obviously. Christantus Uche is in on loan. There is an obligatory clause in that loan contract in real life that he will join Crystal Palace for £17.3 million at the end of it. If that isn't in the game, then we will just make sure that we make that move permanent when the time comes. Eddie Nketiah is my other go-to striker. I don't really feel like he's go-to, but he might be able to do a job for us. But I'm hoping that Mateta and Uche are certainly going to be right up there. So we're going to add where we want to add, and you guys are going to help me add where I'd like to add. And then the Mark Gahey conundrum will be the Mark Gahey conundrum. Joe, thank you for the 40th month, mate. 13th in a row as well. Appreciate it, dude. What is Sosa's potential? I can't see it from the fucking team management screen, can I? I'm going to have to search for him to find it. So, 73, 75. Rip. Thank you, Benji, for the 23 months. Appreciate it, dude. Right, so let's advance a little bit, shall we? 4 offers here. Now Stuttgart have come in for Will Hughes. We might be able to get a little bit more money out of Stuttgart. They've started at 8.8, which is quite promising. So I might see if I can't maybe get double figures here, so to speak. 9.1 is already more than we potentially are going to get from Fenerbahce, so we'll try 9.5 and hopefully they'll say yes, which they do. Well, 500 grand isn't necessarily going to make that much difference to us at Premier League level, but I'm surprised that Leipzig want Devaney. Quite happy for him to go out on loan there. And no, Dean Henderson is our number 1 and will be for a while in this save. Is Cambo still negotiating there? He is. Well, so far so good as we progress through. We look like we're going to get some money for the player that wanted to get some money for. Looks like we're going to hopefully be able to get loan moves for the players we want to get loan moves for. And the youngsters are going to come up and hopefully get some first team football as well. I'm going to go and put them on the loan list immediately now. they're ongoing, aren't they? And terms agreed with Canvo. Toodly woo. This is going to be someone on their way. It's Will Hughes. I apologise, Crystal Palace fans, but it's a necessary evil, I'm afraid. The question is, where's he gone? Fenerbahce for 9 or Stuttgart for 9.5? Good boy. Dankeschön, VfB Stuttgart. Thank you for the £9.5 million. That will boost our transfer budget nicely. Very, very nicely indeed. Not sure how much of that we'll actually get. £7,629,450 is very precise, but precision is what you expect at the top end, I suppose, of any given sport. And that goes off the pitch as well as on the pitch, seemingly that's going to be Deveni going out on loan to Leipzig. Good. Everything so far coming up very nicely indeed. Now, I've got people here with me live that are going to help me pick up some names to potentially loan in some players. But absolutely, I am still going to want your guys' feedback on YouTube with regards the central midfielder that I'd like to sign for the first team, and also the Mark Gahey conundrum. But we might loan a couple of players, a fullback and a centre back, with the help of live chat. So if you don't watch the live streams, don't worry. You can always get the YouTube content. But if you would like to join me on live stream, then you can have an in the moment live impact on how things go down. As JD Canvo goes out on loan to Bournemouth for 12 months. Thank you. Please grow. And Kaporha might be on his way to Turkey as well, by the looks of things. Oh, no, that's a transfer. No, thank you. Just a loan is what I'm trying to do there. Thank you for the bits. It'll show in a minute on my thing. It hasn't. Weirdly, bits aren't showing on the mini feed. Ashley, thank you for the 30 bits. Nijo, don't want to do a long save, a journeyman save starting a lead to a critic. I don't know what to do. A long save with a journeyman starting to lead to a creative club who just finished third in the Premier League with Brighton season 1 and won both games. Crystal Palace, nice. A Kobe Mainu loan? Not sure about that one. I know he's not first team at Palace right now, but at Man United right now, but I'm not sure they'd let Kobe Mainu go out on loan. Let's have a look and see who's on the loan list in save. Fuck all. Let's have a look and see who's on the transfer list in save. Even less. Disasi's transfer list. Could I loan in Disasi? Would that be good squad depth? Disasi would be alright, wouldn't he? True, it's also quite realistic given Chelsea and Palace's loan history with Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah in recent times. He's on the transfer list here, but I think they might be open to a loan for Disasi. And seeing as that's organic through the save, then I think we'll prioritise that. Will you loan me? And they've already rejected a transfer bid from Union Berlin, or at least that's fallen through. And they are open to a loan. Well, this would make things very easy for us. Just a loan for 1 year, please. Disasi on a 50%. Quite happy to pay 50-50. And they're happy to have 50-50 as well. That makes things very, very straightforward indeed for a centre-back. That's a no-brainer, as they say. I still don't need a full-back and potentially a winger too. Saul for the 114th month. Thank you, mate. Absolute hero. Right. Why does it keep doing that? It's really annoying. I just want a lone E though, Ollie. I just want a lone E. A lone E fullback. Who have we got in the Prem that we could look to? Josh Simpson isn't really good enough. I think I'm not really looking for. I'm not looking for first team either. So I want somebody that's going to come in and actually be happy to be backup. Frank Garcia. Malacia might be a good shout. Do you think they I don't think City would loan out Rico Lewis though, would they? Sam Byron? Just looking for squad depth. Or backup for a year. Yeah, I don't think Rico Lewis is a realistic one. $84 to $90 potential for Kirkesh. Wow, I didn't realise he was only 21 actually. Still in his Bournemouth kit. Balassi is definitely doable, isn't he? Where's him on the shortlist? Nico O'Reilly? He plays a lot for City in real life as well, though, doesn't he? Who we got in the Bundesliga? Really, I'm looking for someone that's like mid to low 70s, aren't I, really? William Makengo intrigues me. Mwene? Mikalenko's at Frankfurt. I mean, Luka Netz is an option as well, isn't he, I guess? Contract expiring in 12 months, though, which doesn't help. I mean, let's be honest, I think it's Malacia, isn't it? Who else does Mönchengladbach have? Oh, Mönchengladbach have Ulrich and Luka Netz. Have a look at. We've got Joe Scally at right back, Ulrich at left back, Luka Netz as backup, Friedrich, Elvedi, Kevin Dix can play it on either side of the defence as well. I feel like Lucanets is a doable loan, isn't it? Sessegnon from Fulham could be an option as well. Greg, thank you for the follow, mate. And King Coodmaker. Angel Ortiz. Betis. It's not really good enough at the minute. Let's see, who have we got on the shortlist at the minute? Is it just Malacia and Nets? Oh, Makengo as well. Does Stanisic not play that much at Bayern? Who's playing a lot at the minute because of injuries, Ollie? Stanisic. You really think Sasha Bowie would join on loan? Sasha Bowie would want to start, though. They'd want Sasha Bowie to start. They only really want to back up. Dorgu plays for United, Richie. If I'm going to get any fullback from United, it's going to be Malacia. We are going to have European football to factor in. Josip Juranovic, Union. 4-star weak foot as well. Who do Union have at fullback? Juranovic, Derek Kuhn, Mark Graf, Tom Roth and Robert Sko. It's their highest rated right back though, and they're only right back in position since. Don't think that's a doable one. Yeah, I'm going to give YouTube the centre mid race. YouTube are going to pick the centre mid for me. Shempong's not good enough. And we hopefully are already learning GCRC. I don't. Tom Ross is just not good enough. But Sko could be an option. Jaden Bogle starts at Leeds, doesn't he, Saul? He played yesterday anyway. Fort is already out on loan at Elche. He's also not very good. I think we go... I think we're going to go Malacia for a loan. I think that's the one that makes the most sense at the moment. Hopefully they'll be open to... No, his contract's too short. All right, we're not getting Malacia then. It's very realistic, but we're not getting him, apparently, because he's not available. So there are a couple of options at Bayern in Stanisic and Sasha Bowie. I wonder if they'd be open to let... No, not letting Sasha Bowie and Stanisic. No. So let's take those guys off then. No Malacia, no Stanisic, no Sasha Bowie. That's Makengo, cheers, you moron. I mean, Sko would be great as a squad option in a number of positions from Union, but yeah. 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 Okay, so none of the people we've got on our shortlist at the minute we can loan in, so that's fantastic. Wunderbar. The transfer system needs a full overhaul. They're very much aware of it. It's on the list. It's on the to-do list. It's just a case of when we get it. James, thank you for the 11th month, mate. It's very good of you. "40-year-old Ashley Young." He's so slow, though. I know, must be retiring. Retiring into the season, can't get him. What do you mean, Jakobs? Ismail Jakobs? Galatasaray? He's a quick boy. Araujo. Julian Araujo, isn't it? Bournemouth. Does he play in real life, though? That's where we need Leone, isn't it? Get out, Voltemada, you diving prick. Araujo's been out with an ACL. Not even 53 pace, no. James Hill starts at right back. I don't think Bournemouth wouldn't loan to Palace. I mean, maybe not, but... Andres Garcia. I mean, that could be doable. Let's see if they'll loan me Andres Garcia. He looks like he could be doable. No. No. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be impossible to loan in a fullback, isn't it? We might end up having to look at the free agents, to be fair. Although we signed free agents in the Valencia, so I'd rather steer away from them. There's Jorge Sanchez. I don't want to commit to a permanent though. I mean, Voltemada has had his shirt pulled there, to be fair, a little bit, but it's not by much. This is Palace, Nerdiverse. No, there's nothing listed for loan. Literally fuck all. To try and get something organically through the save is practically impossible. Thomas Meunier as Lyon. And David Cabal, Juve. Not bad shout. I don't know the name at all, but we'll have a look. No. Fuck's sake. Literally no one is available for fucking loan. Samikas. He's at Roma. On loan. I don't think they'd loan me Keanu. His contract's only got 10. I swear that just said contract running out. Right. Lloyd Kelly plays for Juve though, doesn't he? He's been banging goals in for them recently as well. We're going to need more than just the surname, Ollie. I'm going to need more than... I need full names, please, guys. Yeah, I know you say plays for Atlanta, but it doesn't tell me who plays, which one's playing for Atlanta here, does it? Nuno Tavares. It's the Arsenal kid, right? Arsenal guy, right? Is it Lazio? It's too good. Mitchell Bakker. He's Bakker, not Baker either. Mitchell Bakker at Atalanta. Does he play for them though in real life? Mitchell Bakker. Who else have Atalanta got? Honest, Bakker's their starting fullback. Yeah, no way. No, Saints aren't going to loan me someone from the Championship. It's just not going to happen. Bakker doesn't start. They play 3-back. Who do they play out wide? Zalewski, I imagine. Just signed him, haven't they? Zappacosta. Alright, we'll try. We'll have a look. She can't loan fucking anyone. Oh, the transfer system needs a massive overhaul. Massive overhaul. Massive overhaul. .48 pace. I'm not playing him at fullback, I tell you that much. Lamptey's just gone to Fiorentina. Fresneda we used last year though. On a 25. No, Karsdorp's not in the game. What's the BRAC Super League? Oh, alright, Switzerland. Just a random Joao Cancelo. Pedro Rabosha. Yaimar Medina at Genk. Presumably he starts for Genk. He's also shit. 59 defensive awareness. No thank you. Thank you for the follow though, Mateus. I appreciate it. Sorry to shit on your suggestion. Alex Vaya at Como. Does he start for Como though? I have a feeling we're probably going to need to, at the minute, look for a loan with an option of a buy, just to convince someone to. I can't though, because I can't even get to the what options you need to do to. I can't even get to the screen to try and loan someone else in. I can't even get to the choose what sort of loan you want screen. No. They're just not going to loan him to me though, are they? What? They'll let me loan Oscar? I can't loan third choice fullbacks at other clubs but I could loan Oscar Dawley. All right. We've tried 15 options from live chat for a loan fullback, and every single one is either contract expiring or, in the main, teams just don't want to loan to me. But apparently, Oscar Dawley, I can loan for a year. Guess what's getting done immediately? That, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. Please accept that. We'll get Oscar Dawley in. Chelsea want Lacroix. I'm a swap deal for Tosin Adarabioyo. No. In this first window, I'm not really going to look to sell any first-name Crystal Palace players. Just because, you know, those of you that are wanting a Palace save are almost certainly going to want me to play with the players that are already at Palace. Apart from Will Hughes, sorry. So I'm going to keep hold of the big players, even if big clubs come in this window. January and onwards, we can look elsewhere. This is DSRC coming in on loan from Chelsea, though. That's our centre-back option sorted for the year. Thank you very much. It means Jefferson Lerma can play in midfield as well as centre-back. We're really sorted there. Obviously, we've offered the loan term to Oscar Dawley, which they have accepted, a one-year loan deal. So, can I negotiate that now with you or nah? Apparently not. A loan to buy. Just a loan, please. So far, everything's going according to plan with regards to our outgoings. But the incomings, not quite so much. A year to FC Twente, that would be great. A year to Karagumruk, that would be great as well. Thank you very much. New email from the chief executive is that TCC's moved in, but we knew that already. We're only on the 17th. We should be getting our pre-season schedule very soon. Roma want Munoz, but that's a no from me. And a loan bid, is he accepting? No, he's still talking to Karagumruk, and he might be on his way to Italy as well, or not as well, instead of. And this will be the pre-season tour. We'll try and maximise our money if we can. Obviously, finances are not in short supply in the Premier League, but a club like Crystal Palace could always do with a little bit of extra pennies. Remy Matthews, a loan to MK Dons would be fine. Kaporha, a one-year loan to. I didn't quite read who that was. Darmstadt? Yeah, Darmstadt. I will suit down to the ground as well. And this is going to be Oscar Dawley coming in on loan, I think. It's weird. I didn't even get to negotiate what sort of percentage of his wages I was going to pay. We just done it. So, how much of your wages am I playing, Oscar? Welcome to the club. That's a brilliant squad option. Can play right back, can play left back, can play CDM, can play centre mid. Probably could do a job in a number of different people. We're paying all of his wages. All right, it's only 26k. I mean, that's very nice indeed. I'm quite happy with that one. We've now got another bid for Remy Matthews as well from Salford, but that's a loan to buy. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably going to end up selling him anyway, but we'll loan him out for now because we've got that young goalkeeper to come in as well. Right then. You guys on YouTube are going to decide the centre mid. You're deciding Mark Gahey's future. The squad winger, I think we'll take suggestions from live chat with regards to the potential of loaning someone in. But I am really struggling to loan players in right now as Aaron James goes to FC Twente for the next 12 months. Yeah, that's a great. That's honestly, Oscar Dawley on loan is unbelievable, isn't it? Really, got to be very happy with that. Sterling on loan? I know we're looking at Chelsea again. Odebear on loan? Meh. I feel like Oscar Bob's too obvious. Arsenal wouldn't loan out Umaneri, would they? Tariq George just isn't very good, though. That's the only thing. Chelsea have only just loaned in Buonanotte themselves, haven't they, Davidenki? Hudson-Odoi is getting... Oh, no, sorry, Murray Hutchinson. People are going to be like, Sanrio, no. Villa have scored. Matty Cash. Rafinha's moved to Manchester City. Hello. I don't know anything about Bakwa, but looks very good. Yeah, so Buonanotte is already on loan, isn't he? I mean, Chiesa doesn't get games at Liverpool. If he gets minimal football at Liverpool, he's probably not going to accept being a squad winger, though, is he? Dibbling's only 74 rated. That's intriguing. Fusakubo has come to Forest. Sunderland are down to 10, yeah. Now, Mount's not a winger, though, is he? I don't know enough about squad depth in the Bundesliga, though, really. Piss. I wanted to just reset the one thing. Duranville? Does Julien Duranville get any football at Dortmund? He's not great, though. It's just a bit quick. Carney's already only on loan, isn't he? Oh, no, they bought him, but I don't think they'd loan him out immediately. Would they loan out Bahoya, do you think? Duranville doesn't play. Don't know how much football Terrier gets at Leverkusen. Or Ben Seguier. Is he on loan from City? Yeah. What do people expect with a lurk command? What's the expectation that that command is going to do? Oh, just a bot to say have a good lurk. Okay. So nothing then, basically. Zalewski on loan? Suleiman, maybe? Very good, though. I think Oscar Hobbs is just too obvious, in all honesty. Isidore scored for Villa. It's annoying. I've got Esri Konsa in my fucking thingy. Oh, that's really poor from Villa. Shouldn't Johan Bonny be at Everton, or am I thinking of someone else? Who am I thinking of? Tiano Barry, yeah, thank you. Would Atleti be open to loaning Raspadori, do you think? Does he play? Teo Ruggieri? Jerry could be a good loan. You can loan players in the first season in this FC though, just as an FYI. Really, Bargie's nowhere near as highly rated as I thought he would be. Jesus Christ, Sevilla. Fuck has happened to you? See, Raspadori plays. We'll move Raspadori then. So, could we get Ruggieri? No. We get Duranville? No. We get Bahoya? No. They won't even loan fucking Duranville at 72 rated from Dortmund. Have a fucking word. Ugh. Have a think, chat. I need a week. BRB. Lamine Yamal on loan. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Get to 0 Dewey while I'm at it. Sorry, I got spotted by Jude coming out the toilet, so I needed to engage. Not yet, Tommy, but a fix is in the works. Chisaldo, sorry, Crisaldo. Thank you for the follow, guys. Kevin Paredes. Does he play for Wolfsburg? Carlson, Jesper Carlson, Aberdeen. Sure, that's really a loan that I could do, is it? You're going to say Hojek there with your hello. Chandra Campbell. Who that? I'm going to say no. If we could get a Antoine Semenyo goal here or an assist, that'd be lovely. Preferably goal. Jens Erdegaard, Bologna. He's a cam, but oh, you can't give handball for that. That's nonsense. His arm is across his stomach. That's a bullshit handball. If they score from this, then that's awful. And I'd feel for Newcastle. Lucas Cepeda from Colo Colo. That feels like a Brighton signing, not a Palace signing. Zaha. Do you think? Oh, he's on loan at Charlotte already. Good. Jamie, thank you for the 42nd month, mate. Oh, good save, Nick Pope. I'm glad that hasn't gone in because that was a bullshit handball. Anasa Maxima isn't in the game, I don't think. Another corner, Bournemouth. Yeah, I'm a bit stuck with wingers. It's just not good enough. Ideally I'm looking for a loanee, although we could buy someone. We could buy a winger. I'm not against Jesse Lingard. Although Searle are, apparently. Oh, no. Should we do this first, sis? Oh. Gabriel Peck. LA Galaxy. I mean, he's quick, but... Now. I don't think Ajax let me sign him, in all honesty. Don't really see how someone... No. Luca Prestiani, Benfica. Again, it's just kind of pace and not really much else, isn't it? 33 strength, 5'5". Bit stuck at the minute. Well, I could go for someone like Sterling. They won't even let me loan fucking Raheem Sterling. Jesus Christ. Double R. 62 short passing, like. Spirit of an Argentinian. Nil-nil the final score between Bournemouth and Newcastle. Sandiao. Como, he's going to play for Como though, isn't he? Justin Lerma. 65. No, I'm open to buy, but... I'm open to buy out wide. But they have to be good. They have to be decent. Because at the minute, my loan, I only really have 2 wide options, and then the rest are... The rest are rubbish. I mean, Raksaki's on loan, and he's 72 rated. He's higher than Roman Essert. Delivery. Bear with. 1 second. Esse, Raksaki, and that's kind of it. They're the only wide men here. Paul Vanner. PSV. I mean, that I don't mind at all. That looks very doable. I don't know how much Timo Werner plays for Leipzig. Oh, is he a Bayern player that is already on loan at PSV? Did I misread that? No, he's at PSV. He's a PSV man. Timo Werner hasn't played so far this year. Don't know whether he's injured or not. When you say, is Werner a Palace signing, what do you mean by that? Werner's only just signed for PSV in August of 2025, so... Unless they'll loan me him, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Solis from Bruges. Ideally, I'm looking for a backup, though. It's all like... Solis is definitely not a backup. So look at their championship. Right, no then. Really? There's one right winger in the whole championship. Mate Jurasek. So I just brought ahead. Not going to grow at all, but he's probably a good backup. We're going to start with the 5-back diet. Ipswich were turning down bids for Philogene, weren't they, in the summer? Were they turning down bids or were they open to it? I see you, Danny. I see you. Scott Twine. Just done fuck all since leaving MK Dons, isn't he? I suppose there's anyone in League One of any real note, is there? Meow. Jean-Luc Dompe. Oh, Jean-Luc Dompe! I just have flashbacks to last year's Journeyman. Dapo half a lion. Doesn't tickle the old pickle. TBH. Winger. Danny looking for a winger. Previously we were looking for a loan, but literally no one will loan me anyone, so now we're looking to buy. But ideally I want someone that's happy to be a squad player. I mean, those of you that say so and so isn't a Palace signing, like what would you define a Palace signing as? What would you say is a Palace signing? Pablo Lopez. 100 bits from Ben. Thank you, mate. After I have a name which is completely left field. His name is Philip Bungard. We can have a look. Philip Bungard. Yeah, maybe more RTG. Lopez. It's not a winger. Does he start for Betis though? I'm looking for a squad player. What about just pace though, and not really anything else? Ezalzuli plays in and out. Squad player for my team, Diabolo. We literally spent like 45 minutes, like about an hour looking at players. I've only got about 10 minutes worth of video at the minute. Rodrigo Riquelme plays in front of Ezalzuli. Ferran Torres isn't a backup. Ferran Torres is a fucking top class player. Well, if Riquelme starts ahead of Abda Ezalzuli, I'd consider that. Ball control and dribbling are decent. Short passing and crossing can be trained. He's 5'10". He's quick. He's agile. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And what was his potential? Let's search for him again. Abda Ezalzuli's potential 79 to 85. That looks like a strong deal. A Moroccan. Let's see if we can get... No. Let's see if we can buy Abda Ezalzuli then. 14.5 valuation. We'll bid 18 or so. Thank you, Udabob, for the 12th month resubscribed. They accept 18. They will. We might be bringing a Moroccan in who has the game changer and inventive playstyles, which are both new this year, I believe, and technical. Ezalzuli in rotation with Yeremy Pino and what's his face on the wing. My brain has absolutely died. I absolutely just stopped working trying to think of Ismail Assar? Ismail Assar, I think. My brain's just stopped working. Ismail Assar. No release clause is fine by me. He's on 21. I'm quite happy to give him like 35. I'm sure he'd just accept that. 38 with £1.4 million as a goal bonus. I'll remove the bonus. Annoyingly, they get the bonus immediately, regardless of whether they do or don't actually meet the criteria for it. It's where the contract system needs a little bit of an overhaul. But Abda Ezalzuli is going to join as our first permanent signing of the Crystal Palace save, significantly improving our wide options. Other than Ismail Assar, whose name I can now remember off the top of my head immediately, and Yeremy Pino, it's kind of all we've got out wide, or was all we had out wide. Out on loan is 72 rated Raksaki, and Roman Essa is 70 rated, and that's kind of it. We were looking at a handful of others, but we think we found, well, we hope we found our man, because I've committed to the purchase. We believe we found our man. We will put a development plan on him as well, because we reckon that he could grow quite well. But we are definitely short, or were short, of wide options. So Abda Ezalzuli will come in. And obviously with European football, we're going to have a lot of games this year. So he's absolutely going to, hopefully, have a lot to do. Go for wide playmaker. Clearly going to grow quite well. Get those passing stats up, which is what we wanted to do. Strength is going to go up as well to help him in the Premier League. And I think that is going to make a really nice addition to the squad. I'm going to put him on the bench ahead of Roman Essa. We need to put Oscar Dorley on the bench as well, which we can do here. Do that and take Nathaniel Klein out as well for DSRC. So I'm really happy with the way that the squad is looking right now, actually. And with your guys from the YouTube comment section's addition in central midfield, with, well, still a relatively healthy budget left to do so of 40 odd million pounds, I reckon we might be in a good spot, you know, as we progress forwards towards the first game of the year, which is, of course, the Community Shield, where we could, well, hopefully, be winning some silverware in the first action on the field of the year. But because we're still quite away from that, and any potential new signings coming in, I wouldn't want to sign for someone else before I have the chance to look at them. As was the case with the Valencia save, we're going to call this first one quite short so that you guys can have your say. So the first game of the season is going to be Liverpool at Wembley, and we've got Chelsea, Forest and Aston Villa after that. 3 of the 4 not being played at Selhurst Park. but very difficult fixtures. So with Aloni in DSRC, 2 Lonies in actually, DSRC and Dawley, and Abda in as well, with the one more addition from you guys for central midfield. Although Oscar Dawley could probably do the job in central midfield as well, to be fair. But I'd like someone that is first team and will grow, whereas Oscar Dawley's more of that squad player that is just experienced and well versed in the game of football. And hopefully you guys will help me find the right man. Please do. Gonna need your help. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed this first episode and you think you've got the man you want to offer me. Leave the comment section suggestion down below. Gahey is entirely up to you, because Christ knows what's going to happen with him in real life now. And I will see you tomorrow for episode 2 of Crystal Palace. I still can't believe we've got Oscar Dawley on loan either. Right, I was kind of hoping to get a lot more Valencia recorded today as well, but evidently it's taken forever to actually get that first video made. That was an hour and a half's worth of recording just to get like a 12-minute video, wherever it was. So I will edit that on stream just now, because I want to get this video up for 6 o'clock, but literally it's going to take 4 minutes to edit that. Vegas Pro stopped working. Okay, that's good. Try again then. Cool. I think it stopped working because it's trying to load up the profile of a video that I've just deleted. So let me go to my recycle bin and restore it for a sec. We've done a lot of Googling, so to speak, there in save. Let me restore that. And restore that too. Right, and now it should work. What? Vegas Pro is just... Cool. So my editing software won't load. That's fantastic, isn't it? Let me try that one. Right, let me try and uninstall, reinstall then. Oh, that's what I don't fucking need right now. Oh, but an uninstall, reinstall is going to lose all my fucking settings, isn't it? Chat, I'm going to take the stream offline and come back and do a PC restart if you don't mind, because I really fucking need this shit to work to get episode 1 of... I could check it's not still running in Task Manager somewhere, but I really don't think it is. No. Oh, god damn it. Why? Just why? Right, let's save this then. Fucking Nora. Right, the stream will go offline for like 2 minutes whilst I restart the PC, and then we'll come back again. I apologise for this, but technology apparently